Learning how to take your own pictures can be challenging at first, but I promise as you learn and get comfortable, it'll get easier. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Yamini, and if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the journey, as I like to tell everybody who discovers me on YouTube. I'm very happy to have y'all here. It means a lot that you found me and that you are now a part of the journey, so hi. In today's video, we're gonna be doing a how to take your own pictures for beginners. I was actually really excited to do this video for y'all because I thought about it and I was just kind of thinking, did I ever fully demonstrate to them and show them how they can go out and take their own pictures? I looked through my older videos. I have one on there, but that was like from a year ago when I first started doing influencing. So now that I've already kind of have some experience with taking my own pictures, I'm going to show y'all how y'all can take y'all's own and how y'all can avoid being nervous and scared if y'all have any nervous jitters about how and what to do, and you know, if you don't know what to expect whenever you're going out to do them yourself. So let's get into the video, y'all. Alright, so I'm pulling up my notes really quick for y'all because it's easier for me to read off of my phone so that I don't have to memorize everything mentally, because that would be a little hard. Alright, so first things first, you guys, is choosing an outfit or two to take your pictures in. Look presentable, guys. Look as if you're about to go out with family members, friends, or whatever the case. You want to look presentable when you're going out to take your own photos, because this is you branding yourself to the public eye. This is you putting yourself out there in order to get noticed and recognized by not only people but brands too. Now, of course, when you're first starting out, they're not going to initially discover you or notice you because, well, it's a brand and there's so many people on Instagram and there's so many other people who are doing the exact same thing that you're doing. So it's important to note that just because you're taking these pictures does not automatically equate to immediate success. You have to literally do this for a little while. So even when you are taking your pictures, brands are not going to automatically reach out to you. You have to reach out to them. So it's important to know that too, because some people think, oh, I'm taking these pictures, brands are going to notice me. It doesn't work like that. Even if you do have a following, but it doesn't start out that way. You still have to kind of work your way up the ladder. So I don't want anyone to get confused and misconstrue that as, oh, now that I'm doing better and taking my own pictures, brands are automatically going to notice me. No, it doesn't work like that, y'all. It takes time, but it's okay because you're all going to get there. Don't worry. But yes, so do your hair, do your makeup, do everything as if you're about to literally get yourself ready to go somewhere and you're about to be out in public. You want to look good. Don't come out the house looking like who did it and why and how. No, no, no. If somebody's going to discover you and if someone is looking up to you, you don't want to look a mess. And I don't mean that in a rude way, y'all. It's just, I'm being honest about it. Like I said, you just want to look good. And if you don't know what type of outfit to choose, just start with something really simple. Get a pair of cute jeans. They can be ripped, whatever you feel more comfortable in wearing, or maybe some cute biker shorts. Start small. It doesn't have to be this extravagant outfit. This was the outfit that I first started taking my own pictures in, you guys, and it was not extravagant. I literally had on gray biker shorts, a cute little shirt that I ordered from Shein, and some Air Forces. Like, literally that was like the most basic outfit that I ever posted. However, it had got quite a good amount of likes on there, and even still I was just starting out and I didn't know what I was doing. And then I started out going into a parking garage. I started small, but dress yourself up. It's like playing dress up. So just start simple. Don't go all crazy. You don't have to go and spend a whole bunch of money on these outfits unless you want to go spend some money. Now, I'm not saying don't, but if that's what you want to do, then by all means go ahead, spend some money on some outfits. That's what I told myself at first. Like, this is me investing my time into doing influencing, so I'm gonna spend money on outfits. But as I got used to it, that was when it became easier for me to create an outfit. So as you learn how to create your own outfits, you'll know what looks good and what doesn't look good. So keep that in mind, y'all. You can also get like some cute jewelry, necklaces, bracelets, anklets, because I had on an anklet in my picture that I just showed y'all with my, you know, my little basic simple outfit. You can literally do different things to dress up and make it look more like, you know, a simple but cute outfit. Equipment and how to use them. Guys, honestly, the equipment is the easiest thing. I know some people, they're like, oh, do I need a really fancy camera? Do I need to go out and buy one? No, ma'am, do not do that. Y'all don't need to go out and buy no fancy schmancy camera unless that's what you want. I'm not gonna say don't buy one, but at first, when I first started taking my own pictures, I thought I needed a camera. You don't need a fancy camera. You literally just need your cell phone. It'll do just as good as a camera would. So you'll need a tripod, a camera shutter remote, and your phone. So I'll show y'all how I set my stuff up. So this is typically how I set my items up whenever I find my location. I get my tripod, I set it up, I put my phone in there, then I grab my camera shutter remote. So anytime you set up your tripod and everything and you get everything figured out, you take your camera shutter remote and then you just start snapping your pictures from there. And honestly, it's so simple and it doesn't even take that much time. You can take however much time you want, but it doesn't take me that long to take my pictures because I'm so used to doing it. But at first it would take me anywhere between maybe like 20 minutes to 30 minutes, sometimes maybe even an hour if I wasn't satisfied with the pictures. But it really just varies per person. And in between maybe like 10 pictures, or if you feel like you need to check the pictures, look at them so that way you can see if the angle is good. You don't want to take your pictures and then they look a mess or the lighting is off. So kind of go through your pictures occasionally as you take them so that way you can tell like, okay, when you need to stop and if you're satisfied with the pictures that you took. And it's gonna be a lot of pictures, y'all. You won't even realize how many pictures that you've taken, but I take anywhere between maybe 100 to 200 pictures just standing because you just keep snapping on your camera shutter remote and you hide it. Whenever you're snapping your pictures, try to hide the camera shutter remote so it gives the illusion that you're just taking them by yourself. The equipment is very easy, very simple to use, and it's also affordable. I'll leave a link in the description box below so y'all can go ahead and buy y'all's own tripod and camera shutter remotes, and then y'all can start snapping up y'all's own photos. Finding a good location. Honestly guys, the best locations to start out taking pictures at are parking garages, stairways, parking lots, in front of an elevator, in front of a city building, and even rooftops. But do not go alone at nighttime. If y'all are more interested in taking pictures at night, I will strongly advise for y'all to bring somebody with y'all because it's so much going on in the world and y'all just don't need to be outside taking pictures alone at night. Even during the day, but it's easier to actually take pictures during the day because there's people around. I try to go in an area where there's people so that way in a sense they're kind of watching and there's not like just no one around. So if something were to happen, there's people right there, so they're not gonna obviously let something happen to you because why would they? But I like to be in an area where there's more people. Now parking garages are very quiet and normally I just look around and I'm just aware of my surroundings, but take your pepper spray with y'all, a knife, whatever item y'all need to bring to keep y'all safe, bring it with you just to be more safe and feel more comfortable because you have to be aware of your surroundings. But parking garages are better in a sense that there's not a lot of people around to stare at you if y'all get nervous about people looking at you. And honestly, that's where I first started out taking my own pictures, was in parking garages and little parking lots, so that way I felt more comfortable and I didn't have to worry about other people just, you know, lingering around and then making me more nervous than what I already was. But I also search up locations on TikTok. I don't know where all of my subscribers stay, like I don't know where y'all all live, but it's good to search up places to take pictures in blank, wherever you live around. So for me, I always do great places to take pictures in Dallas, Texas. So sometimes I'll go to downtown Dallas, sometimes I'll go to Fort Worth. I go to different places, but since I'm closer to those areas, that's where I typically go because they're neighboring areas, and then I see what places people recommend and then I save it and I'm like, okay, that seems like a nice location to go and take some photos at, especially if they have like the little art murals. So they have like different art things going on in the background, then you can honestly see what they look like and find a cute outfit that will match perfectly with that background, and then it'll bring the whole picture to life. So just note that, guys, note that. But sometimes finding locations can be a bit challenging at first just because you don't know where to really go. So that's why I suggest to go into a parking garage, parking lot, finding an elevator, and taking pictures on stairs, just because those are like the most simple areas. Places where there's a lot of industrialization going on, I guess you could say. A lot of building structures. Gradually over time, you'll learn how to find places to take pictures at just because it becomes so instilled in your mind, like, wow, this seems like a nice area to just go take pictures at, and then you'll just save it and then you'll know where to go from there. Don't worry about people watching and staring at you, guys. I completely understand why this could be nerve-wracking at first just because you don't know how to react when people are staring at you, and it is kind of annoying because it's like, why are you staring at me? I'm minding my own business. But guys, I promise these people are really not concerned about what you're doing. They're just being nosy. They're just looking over like, oh, they're taking pictures, you know. And sometimes they'll honk, but just ignore it. Some people are just, they're positive about it, and then, you know, they'll just kind of hype you up in a way. But I wouldn't pay them any mind really, just because they're human beings and they're people too. So it's equivalent to how you see people going out in public taking their graduation photos and you walk past them while they're taking pictures. You'll see the people in your peripheral vision, but you won't really be paying much attention because you're taking your pictures. So just kind of ignore them. I know some people are kind of nervous and shy around people, and I get that, but if you're gonna be a person who's putting themselves out there, you cannot worry about what other people are gonna think of you, and you just can't worry about them. Now, if there's men staring at you and that makes you uncomfortable, I will go find another place to go take a picture at. Men can make you uncomfortable. They'll try to flirt with you and it's like, no, like, get away. I would just suggest moving and finding a different spot just so that way you feel more safe and more comfortable in your area where you're taking your photos at. As you get used to doing it, then you'll become more comfortable with just seeing people casually pass by you. Like after a while, you'll just kind of tune them out and you'll just see it as, okay, it's just another random person walking by. I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing and let that be that. What are the best times to go take pictures at? Guys, what I'm about to tell y'all is just based off of my personal experience from just taking my own pictures. But normally if I go in the morning, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. is a really good time because the sun has just gotten up in the sky, and the way that it's positioned, it's really good for photo taking. It's like that morning glow in a sense. And then if you want to go during noon, I will recommend going anywhere between 12 to 3. So go anywhere between 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. because that's like right in the middle of the day. The sun is at its highest, it's beaming down, and it gives like more of like a neutral color vibe in the pictures. I can't really explain it. I took this picture a week ago and I took it around 12 to 1ish, and the sun was literally centered right in the middle of the sky, and I liked how my pictures came out in these. And then we have golden hour. So golden hour is literally between 6 and 7. Anywhere between that window while the sun is going down, you're going to want to hurry up and snap as many pictures as you can because the sun will start to go down fairly quick, especially during the winter time. But it's easier during the summer and the spring just because of the fact that the sun is out longer, so you can actually have a window to take more pictures, especially during golden hour. Golden hour just gives a natural glow to your pictures. It just looks so good and it just kisses your skin. I love golden hour, but it just depends on how I'm feeling though. If I want to go out and take pictures in the evening time, I might grab a friend just because it's kind of close to nighttime. Those are just my regular times that I like to go, but it really just depends on your schedule and what times you can go and take your own pictures and what works for you. Beginner friendly tips. I know I keep telling y'all to not be nervous, but I really do mean that. Don't be scared to the point where it literally just stops you from wanting to go out and do it. If you've been having an urge to become an influencer and wanting to take your own photos, then go do it. That's your spirit literally telling you, go out, go do it. What's the worst that could happen? The worst thing to me that could happen is you keep feeling this feeling and then you don't go pursue that, and then you'll be stuck sitting and wondering like, wow, I really could have started, and you still haven't started yet. Just go do it. You just don't know where it'll take you. Everything that y'all are feeling right now, I literally felt that way last year. Literally, I swear to God, you guys, because I was so scared and I was freaked out. But every time I saw somebody who was an influencer take a picture, I was like, wow, I can literally do the same thing. I can just teach myself. And I did. I taught myself everything that I'm sharing with y'all, I got from other people just by learning how they did things and just based off of the tips that they gave me. And it just made me build up the confidence and the guts to go out and do it. I know it's easier said than done, and when you get used to doing it, then it becomes like second nature. Do it scared, do it uncertain, do it nervous. If you don't go beyond what you're used to, then you'll never know. There's never going to be a perfect time than now. Just start. The longer y'all wait, the more you're holding yourself back. So don't keep holding yourselves back. Just start, you guys. Just go ahead, get your stuff, and then go take your own pictures. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope that y'all can take some tips and anything that I provided for y'all in this video today. I really like to share this experience with y'all and just tell y'all the different types of things that I did when I first started, so then y'all could take that, run with it, and put your own twist on it. And if y'all have any questions, feel free to DM me. Don't be scared. I promise I'm not mean, y'all. I'm literally the nicest person ever. So if y'all have any questions, just DM me, message me, and I'll give you my personal advice and whatever y'all need help with. So yeah, but thank you guys again for watching my video, and as always, you guys be safe out there, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.